back to Valley Boys TCG. I'm CK, and I've spent a time away from Digimon. I've been playing a lot of Battle Spirits lately, but I'm getting finally back to some Digimon gameplay video. We've got a couple gameplays lined up in the can. Should be releasing over the next few days. So here we see a Beelzemon X-Antibody versus Red Hybrid AncientGreymon. And you see my opponent already gets a Flamemon in Raising, plays a Search Flamemon, and gets the promo Aguni. So a solid start for the AncientGreymon player on the right. Meanwhile, we see the Intmon come down. But what other rookie would you really see in Beelzemon? I think it's just Intmon's coming down. And then we see the Iron Mako. This is the Memory Setter one, the old one. We see an Aguni in the Raising for opponent. We choke him to 1 so that Evo passes it back to our turn. And I've been really liking the Beelzemon deck, but I think a lot of people have. It's very strong. So we see the Wizard X come down, trashing an Intmon. That's the one that got hit. That's just turbo milling for us. Now that 7th cluster option is one that I always forget that I get in Trash. It's one that I don't think I've ever actually fulfilled or triggered it. So here we see I go ahead and remind him that the Intmon inherited. When I trash something, I get to destroy a level 3 on his side, and then we go ahead and go up into the Beelzemon to get us a couple more mills, and we should be close to 10 in Trash, if not already hitting it. Gain a memory, and that Beelzemon's going to let me play out an Intmon from Trash, so we're definitely not at 10 yet. But that Intmon will let us search. There's a Beelzemon. So no Iron Mako, but at least we can get a Beelzemon, and I think we're getting we take the X-Antibody. And yeah, that looks like a misplay. Those 3 should have gone to the bottom of the deck. I don't think it really affects the end game of this, but those 3 should have been at the bottom of the deck. I have not played Digimon in a while, so it is a misplay on my part, and I apologize for that. You see the opponent gets the Burning Greymon over his Aguni and Raising, so he's going to build that big OTK stack. This AncientGreymon is still a very formidable deck, and then you see we already have the setup there. All he needs is to move out and go for the OTK turn. So as the Beelzemon player, gotta start making some moves now. So we go ahead and see the Beelzemon come down. We're gonna trash 4. Of course, 2 wizards gains us 2 memory back, and then I believe we're at 13 in Trash. So those 3 that we did in bottom deck don't really affect. We still would have gained 1 memory back off of that because we're over 13 in the Trash. So 3 don't really affect this at this point. But it is something to keep notice on. So now Beelzemon does have plus security, so we need to go aggro here. So here we start triggering our effects. Trash 1 from the Ya, I believe. Trash 2 from the Wizard. And we see a Promo Goonie and an Analog Boy. Analog Boy was a very nice little tech in the old version of Ancient Grey, where you would die at the end of the turn and trigger Analog Boy to get the memory back and actually keep your turn. And it looks like we just see I believe that's a Witchmon? Yep, definitely a Witchmon, doing Witchmon things, trashing the top 3. So no real game triggers there. Go ahead and swing with the Witchmon, hitting a Burning Greymon, so Witchmon goes down. That's okay, it still ends up adding to our Trash. I think we're trying to hit the 20. And then here we go into the X-Antibody to trash the last 2. Yep, we got that 20 in. So he is out of security. But if he promotes here, and he just scoops and on to game 2. I was afraid he was going to promote and just OTK me right back there. Now scooping is a smart part of the game because it helps prevent players going to turn. He knew he didn't have it in hand, so I think more people need to keep that in mind, knowing when to scoop so that you don't go to turn. Beelzemon games tend to go kind of long, but I play my games I play Beelzemon pretty quick. I try to be quick because we all know how long it takes for Beelzemon player turn to end, so I try to rush as quick as I can. So here we go, game 2. I've got the double Intmon, and he hits his double Flamemon. Gets his search, doesn't get anything. He whiffs that search, that hurts. And then here we see the red memory boost come down. And he's really got no option there, just the promo Goonie, which, I mean, I'm probably what he needs, what he wants to go forward to get that OTK rolling. So here we are, promoting out the other Intmon. I think the play here is just going to be to Evo up into the X, trashing 2, gain a memory, and then we see that EX2 Intmon gaining another memory off of that extra 3 mil, so now we got 5 in the trash and we gain 2 back. We swing with the little Intmon that we want to die. It's the old BT2 one that on deletion, but of course we hit a tamer, so we don't get the extra 3 mils, and we just drop another EX2 Intmon. Again, this gameplay is from before the ban list, so those EX2s have been swapped out for the old trash 3 on deletion Intmons. And then here, at least this time, we remember that the Searcher Intmon puts it to the bottom of the deck. He'd be too good if he trashed him. And then remind him that when we mill, he was supposed to pop that level 3 because the inherited effect of the other Intmon that's under the Wizard X should have popped earlier. And now we see the promo Goonie and Raising. And then here is where he hits me hard. He hits me with the Crimson Blaze and wipes my board. I get that 3 mils that I wanted, but he completely wipes my board. I had such good board presence there, and that is a really big hit to what I'm trying to do here. I was hoping to kind of build up that wide board to really put pressure and get him low, and that Crimson Blaze is such a good counter because it really trips me up. So I don't have another level 4 in hand. I am forced to just drop a level 5 on the board after evolving and raising. At the very least, I should be close to the 20 in trash, so maybe I can get that warp off from that starter deck Intmon. But I give him a ton of memory, and that is my mistake. So here we see, yep, Burning Gray, and then he should be able to get up into the, yep, we see the Aldemon, and now he pops the boost to go back to 3, and he can go into Burning Gray, and here it is. Here is your big AncientGreymon turn. Hero boosts him another 2, so he's at least 15k if not more. Swinging for all the checks, should be able to clear because the no security, and then Blitz Omni for game. The OTK turn, huge. That Crimson Blaze really turned the tides because I had nothing to do that turn and I was forced to hard drop something. In hindsight, probably shouldn't have hard dropped anything. He wouldn't be able to pull the OTK, but it is what it is. And so here we go. We start with double Intmons. We see him hatch the Coromon into the Flamemon. And then we see the promo Agunimon come down. So he is already setting up, and then we see the the red memory boost here, and he just grabs a Flamemon. And it's not the Searcher Flamemon either. Interesting. He puts us at 2. We go ahead and evolve into the X there, get 2, and then we decide we want to go in. We swing with the EX2, and surprise, he survives. And then we just drop the old on deletion Intmon. Now this board state was the exact same board state that we had when he Crimson Blazed me, the turn prior, or the game prior I should say. And so here we see him drop a Searcher Flame, and doubles, 2 Eldas, 2 Gaia Forces. So at least he gets the Alda out of it. And the reason I bring up the exact same board state is because the exact same outcome. Again, Crimson Blaze to wipe my 3-wide board. We get a Rivals Barrage, but that really sets me back. I am struggling there because my hand size has been reduced. So we still have a Imp X to try to build something in the back, but I'm not sure if I have anything I can Evo into, so I think I'm forced to get the Wizard X back using the Rivals Barrage. I think is the play here. Oh no, we do have something. We do have a Witchmon, which kind of hurts the Evo and raising with. And then it looks like we just dropped the Deathslinger to get rid of that Flamemon from the board. And we put our opponent at 3. And you see him building up the perfect stack again. Now he is threatening to hit me really hard next turn with another Ancient Grey OTK, and I am struggling. Forced to push out of raising, use the Rivals Barrage to get a level 3 back. Or sorry, level 5 back, I should say. Get the level 5 back. I didn't have any in hand. So we go into a Beelzemon. Get to play out an Impmon thanks to milling that Beelzemon. And of course we get, currently, at this time, that's a 1 of on deletion Impmon, but now since the ban list, that's been up to a full set. And here we go, he is at 2, pops the boost to go up to 4, and we see the Ancient Grey, so he's checking for all 5 with no options. And we see the security Impmon come down, so that's a nice little hit there. It helps us go wide, but it doesn't really matter because he's clearing our security here, and if he has the Blitz Omni in hand, this is game. And yeah, 4 out of the 5 security were all Impmons, so there was nothing he had to worry about, and there's the Blitz Omni, and that is game. Red takes it. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay video. Hope you guys join us for the next one.